Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. I'll be signing House Bill 2442 relating to abandoned vehicles here this afternoon. As we know, there have been an increasing number of abandoned vehicles all around the state, and although we on Oahu see the numbers, it's certainly a challenge on every island throughout the state. This measure really allows us to make progress, I think. House Bill 2442 requires the counties to take custody of abandoned vehicles within 10 business days. And it also makes it a little bit easier for the counties to dispose of the vehicles. It does not require a public auction, which explicitly can add to the time it takes. Hopefully it will allow us to move through abandoned vehicles quicker and reduce the storage space that really is the big problem in dealing with abandoned vehicles here in our communities. I would like to invite the bill's author, Cedric Yates, to come up and say a few words, if you would.
Thank you
for being here.
Aloha mai kākou. First off, on behalf of the House of Representatives, I want to thank Governor Ige for taking time out of his busy schedule to sign this bill into law today. Secondly, I want to thank all my colleagues in the House and Senate for passing this bill, especially the Senate and House chairs on transportation and judiciary, because without their support, we would not be here today. I would like to thank City and County Honolulu Director of Customer Service, Sherry Kajiwara, for working with the legislature to create a win-win situation that will benefit our communities as well as the county agencies dealing with this matter. Finally, I want to thank the community members who took the time out of their day to testify in support of this measure and help move this measure forward. This is another example of government listening to concerns of our residents and taking swift action to address pressing issues facing our state. Abandoned vehicles are not just a widespread issue in our communities, but across our state. Rusting away on our public roads and highways, they are not only an eyesore, but a safety and environmental hazard that needs to be removed as quickly as possible. But it's not just about removing abandoned vehicles, it's really about preserving the beauty of our Aina. And one of the main complaints I hear from our constituents are about abandoned vehicles littering our neighborhoods, and that is why we introduced this piece of legislation. And this is, again, not just in Waianae, but it is a statewide issue. And these vehicles are a safety hazard for those keikis who are tempted to play in them, as well as for our Aina, which the vehicles leak toxic fuels and liquids onto it. I believe that the requirement for counties to remove these vehicles within 10 business days of being marked abandoned and giving the county rulemaking power will really allow the counties to adapt to the increase of vehicles that we are seeing being dumped on our streets, but also give the service that our communities are demanding and deserving. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I can honestly say that this is one of the best presents I've received. So thank you, Governor Ige. And just being a freshman legislator and seeing this bill move all the way through the legislative process has been very rewarding. But it will be even more rewarding to see these abandoned vehicles removed from our communities. Again, mahalo to everyone who made this possible, and thank you, Governor Ige.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, well, why don't we get all the legislators can join us as we sign the measure. House Bill 2442, House Draft 2, Senate Draft 2, Conference Draft 1, a bill for an act relating to abandoned vehicles. Is now law in the state of Hawaii as Act 48.